I'm currently sitting in an apartment in Phoenix, Arizona that I booked to spend this weekend with the very, very special, inspiring, unique guests that we are going to be sitting down and speaking with in today's podcast episode. Now, I don't care where you're at in life right now, whether you are feeling lost, whether you are feeling a little stagnant, whether you're on fire, or maybe potentially you are doing incredible things in life right now. Because no matter what, when you leave today's conversation, I bet you are going to feel so uplifted, inspired, and fired up to go after a big, bold goal. Because in today's podcast episode, you are going to be introduced to Jessica, who just turned 45 on the day that we recorded this podcast episode. And she, after having spent the past 18 years fully focusing on her family and kids, decided that she was ready to embark on a big, scary goal. And we've been on this journey together for the past 5 months, and it has been so inspiring, empowering to witness her just go all in. And so in today's podcast episode, she's sharing her story, her hacks, her mindset tips on how to fully commit and go all the freaking way in on a big, bold, scary goal, no matter your age, no matter where you're at in life. I adore her. I could not feel more grateful to know her and have been on this journey with her. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you all to my beautiful Dream Life Society member, Jessica. And if you feel inspired by the work she's done, and this is something you want to dive deep into as well, getting into the best shape of your life, we have our workout program inside of my Dream Life Society Lock-in Challenge, which starts today as this episode is going live, but it will stay inside of my Dream Life Society. So whenever you're listening to this, if you feel called to dive into the training program, the journaling that she's talking about, as well as the nutrition approach and letting me help you with your macros to get in the best shape of your life, you can dive in at any time. I have put the link in the description below. But now, without further ado, let's dive into my beautiful conversation with Jessica Cowden.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're here.
I cannot believe it. I am here with Jessica, whose birthday it is today. You're turning 45. And tomorrow you're doing your first ever bodybuilding competition.
I can't wait.
This has been such a beautiful journey, and I'm so excited for us to dive in today. Yes. You share everything that you've gone through, your mindset, because I know that there are many listeners right now who feel like it's too late. Whatever it is that for you, bodybuilding competition version is for them. And you have just inspired me and the entire Dream Life Society throughout this journey, and I cannot wait to dive in with you today.
All right.
We're right now in Arizona.
Yes.
In your Phoenix vacation home. It's beautiful.
Thanks.
And you've had it for 6 years.
Yes, so fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to go back to the beginning. Well, you've been in Dream Life Society since September. And then we started working together a little bit more closely in January. And you were crushing it. And one day, during one of our one-on-one calls, I asked you, because you're checking all the boxes, you're doing all the things. Your daughter was going off to college.
Yes.
And I had this feeling that there could be a big goal waiting for you. So I, in that conversation, asked you, if you had to dream wildly big and do something scary that would really challenge you, that you would need to go all in on, what would that be?
I know. And I was like, I didn't know, but I was like, I knew I wanted something. Like I needed some kind of goal. And then I don't know, it just felt like I needed to try a bodybuilding competition, and Fit Model seemed the right fit for me and my athletic build and goals. So I just said, I think I'm going to try it. And then you encouraged me, yes, let's do it. And I don't know, I didn't turn back, I guess. I just locked in and said, okay, I'm going to do it.
You really locked in.
The way I locked in was I actually signed up for a show, right?
Yeah, you did.
Right away. So, yeah.
When I asked you the question, you were like, well, I kind of, this thing is coming. And then I think it was the next day you wrote me.
Yeah, like, maybe.
Or, well, at least in your journaling notes on that Sunday, you had like decided, but I do believe the next day you were like, I think I want to do that.
Yeah, it took me a little bit to actually think, like, do I want to do it? Because I have, like, all these trips I have to go on and, like...
And I want to get into that.
Yes, like, all these things that are scaring me not to do it because it's like, just...
Which I know so many have been traveling this summer and go on trips, maybe for work, maybe with family, and have such difficulties. And I know that this was something we had to dive in as well. Mm-hmm. And also talking about alcohol, because you also enjoyed, your
my champagne.
Just the one glass, which we started in January. Mm-hmm. You were I kind of want to pull back on drinking too much. You felt like it doesn't really align with where I'm at. Mm-hmm. And then when we dove into it, you were like, okay, I'll have one glass. Yes. That was what we came to. Maybe we should go into that because I know so many people are like, I don't really want to drink anymore. But I feel like, my family, my friends, they're all doing it. And I'm too afraid to say no. Can you share a little bit about how we went about that?
It's interesting because, I would say like these locked in 8 weeks where I've had zero alcohol. That was a concern also. I have 5 trips, camping trips and family trips. And I'm like, we always have happy hour and have like a little drink and appetizers. And I don't know. I just locked in and went to Diet Coke, I guess, is my new obsession. And
I love it.
I could totally did every trip and had fun and still was a part of the group and socializing. And I guess.
Can you share a little bit about that struggle in the beginning when you had to?
Yeah, well, I think the struggle is like always the pressure to do it. Like everyone else will be doing it and you don't want to be the only one, or it's just something you always have done. So then it's just, that's the routine. So changing that routine and breaking old habits.
Yeah. And what
creating new ones, I guess.
What was your fear?
I think the fear was just, what would other people think,
Yeah.
So.
Which even, and I can relate to this because that's a fear I had as well. When I first decided I wanted to compete, you had shared a little bit also about what are people going to think about that?
Right, yeah.
And you, for a while, people thought you were going to become this like big bodybuilder now. And you like showed them the winners of these fit model competitions. And you were like, no, that's not the case. But you did so amazing in navigating those situations.
I mean, I guess once I was comfortable with myself doing it, I don't know. Yeah, it just, every time it got easier and easier, like committing to not having the drink or telling somebody I was doing the competition. I don't know, every time you just step up and choose you and what you want, I guess, it gets easier and easier.
Yeah.
And the more you do it,
Yeah, because you really
like the first time will be like, it's like, ooh, but then you do it. And then you're like, okay. And then it's like, okay, I did it before, now I'll do it again. And then
And what did you say when someone was like, aren't you drinking? Because I remember we played role played that in the beginning.
I was like, no, I'm working toward big goals, competition, or my coach says I can't drink. No.
Blame it on me. I told you.
I know,
yeah.
But then I don't even need to do that. So
and of course, if you wanted to continue drinking, I would be all about it. You could continue drinking. Yeah. In the beginning, I think we stuck with the one glass of champagne, and on one of your trips as well, I believe in the beginning, like before we locked in for real, you had a little bit to drink.
Yes.
And then you locked in the zero alcohol the last
like 8 weeks-ish. Yeah.
Which is
so I just wanted to like commit and fully go for it. Like I didn't want to be like, oh, what if I just didn't have that drink, or so.
And talking about locking in and committing, you have been on so many trips.
Yes, I know. That was my worry. It's like, let's see, we got back from Europe and then I was locking in, but we went to Roach Harbor, camping trips, backpacking trip to Arizona to drop my daughter off to college, and then just trip after trip, and still stayed on my nutrition and the plan, stick to the plan.
You really did. And what did you do? You packed ahead of time, right?
Yes, packed ahead of time, planned before, wrote down everything that I wanted to do, wanted to eat, when I was going to work out.
Yes.
And then stuck to it.
You looked up the gyms beforehand,
looked up gyms.
Had everything planned, woke up earlier.
If people are all sleeping in, I would get up earlier, do my workout.
So for anyone right now that's sitting there and thinking, that sounds amazing, but you must have some different level of dedication and discipline that I don't have, what would you share with them?
I mean, you just have to want it, I guess, and stick to the plan. You know, it'd be so easy to sleep in, not work out, not pack food, you know, just be like, oh, they're all having dessert. I guess I could just have one. But it's like you have to want it so much and just really stick to your plan, I would say.
And what do you do when you feel, when you're out eating and they're all having, which I saw in the video.
Many times. Like last night, pizza. They all had pizza and I had my rice and shrimp, which was delicious, but it's funny.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm
so excited for tomorrow night. When you
I know. Me too.
Anything and everything you want.
I don't even know what it's going to be.
No? What's your favorite food?
Well, unfortunately, it's chicken, probably, and I feel like I've eaten so much chicken.
I love that. Then now maybe you'll be up for something else. Well, today you're maybe having a croissant.
Yeah, maybe,
Today, so leading up to the show, let's actually go into this. Let me just finish my thought. But today you're having 300 grams of carbs. We're loading you up on carbs today. Yesterday you had 180-ish because we've been doing carb cycling. And I did carb cycling as well before my national competition, and it really worked well. So we gave it a try for you.
Yeah.
Can you share a little bit about how that's been?
Yeah, was a journey too. I mean, it was interesting going from like 50 to 60 grams of carbs and then to the 120 and then to 180. Like it's very strict on those low days, but like a puzzle. Like I kind of said, it was like a puzzle. Like I just have to figure out how to get the protein with the low carbs and the same calories, you know, like, so I fit it all in. And then when you get to like your normal carbs, it's like, okay, this is nice. And then you get to higher carbs and I'm like, I got to figure out more of what to eat now, carbs, you know, like it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like a big puzzle, which was fun, fitting it all
and
in.
You went all in. And I want to say, since we did that, that's when, like the last 3 weeks or so, that's when we saw drastic.
It was very
like you're actually, so I think even in the last 4 days, drastic, like you are just absolutely ready. I'm ready. So lean, so shredded.
Can't wait.
And I just want to remind everyone, you're 45.
Yes,
which is
today.
Young age, but still some people in their 40s think that they can't. But it is absolutely possible.
Yes, never too late.
No. But what would you say to those who think, I can't, it's too late?
You just have to go for it and don't hold back, you know? Reach for the sky, get your goals. I don't know, like you have to want it for sure. So
what if they have habits that like they think they can't let go of? Like for instance, with your champagne.
Yeah. I mean, you can change anything you want to change. If you have the mindset,
It's that simple. It's that simple. I think
journal about it. No.
Yeah, because that's something. When did you start? Was it January?
September. I started in September, and then
and you became committed. Like
every day.
Okay, that's freaking amazing. I thought maybe it wasn't until January that you stuck to it, but it was already September. That's amazing. The journaling challenges, they work. And now you just do free flow, or you still do?
I still follow your
Well, we just made a new lock-in challenge.
Can't wait.
Challenge. It's going to be amazing. I feel like that one. Maybe you don't. Yes, there's always more to. But when it comes to the nutrition, the training, all that, you're locked in.
Yeah, I am definitely locked in.
But maybe you need a little season of. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. I know what your end goal is for this year.
Yeah.
Do you want to share it, or should we not have that?
I don't know. Maybe not yet. To be continued.
Okay, to be continued. I'm just going to say, I know with absolute certainty that she's going to get it. And I have full body shivers as I'm saying that, because there's no doubt in my mind that the goal you've set, you will achieve.
Yes.
Now, we're never in control of the timeline, but I do believe that it will happen this year.
Yes, agree.
1,000%. And I am pretty sure the judges will tell you the same tomorrow.
Okay.
I can't wait to hear what the judges say to
me too.
Feedback.
I can't wait.
Which, talking about that, one of the things you had to start doing was pose.
Yeah, that was hard. Harder than I thought. That was probably the hardest part.
You used the words, I think, wobbly.
Yeah.
At first.
I would say stiff and wobbly.
Stiff and wobbly. But what you told me, and which has just absolutely shown to be true, is that I will practice till I become perfect.
Yes.
That is how I live life. I don't know the exact words, but something like that. And that you're like, that's how I become good at anything.
Yeah, show up every day consistently.
And now you're
again and again and again.
So confident walking in those heels in that bikini,
Right.
which you have two different versions.
I know. I think I know which one though.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I've seen both. They're both gorgeous. You're going to look incredible, either one of them. And when this podcast comes out, you'll already have done the show. And you have actually filmed a full documentary.
Yes. My journey. Woo.
I watched crazy. All your videos again on the flight yesterday. Got me so excited. I've been like playing around with the storytelling of it. Good. You know how I do storytelling with it? We're about to record a little intro for it as well. So people will, like the same week, I'm thinking that YouTube video will come out as this podcast episode will come out. All right. So that's really exciting. We'll know that is, then.
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
But I have a very, very good feeling. Very good feeling. For anyone who's listened to this, who's feeling kind of motivated by your story, you're like, wait, if she can, maybe I can do it too. What would you say to that person to help them take those first steps? Because you're obviously now at an extremely high level. Yeah. But for that person that's like, I really, like my kids are moving out too, and I want to have some sort of purpose and mission in life. Like, if Jessica can do it, maybe I could do something too. But like, I've never been into whatever it is.
Yeah. I mean, I would just say it, commit to it, maybe write it down and why you want to do it, and then just go for it. Like, don't hold back. And then I guess my whole journey, I've enjoyed the journey, like you've always said. Like, if you don't love what you're doing every day, it's no point to do it, really. And it's harder each day to show up. So you got to like love what you're doing and go for it and show up consistently every day, no matter what.
Yeah.
Because I show up, and even on the hard days, and I do have hard days, even though I don't really show it much, but
you don't
I like to focus on the positive, you know.
There was one day when you were in a deficit, like, because you've been in a deficit for a while now. You were like, so you had made this video like, I'm hungry this morning, but I just crushed my Celsius, and I'm gonna crush my workout, and I'm gonna be fine.
It's probably a low carb day also.
Yeah. How does someone keep that positive attitude?
Man, I think it's just showing up for yourself. Like, I don't know, I just have so much fun doing this whole process also. So it's easy to show up and like, just be like, okay, I get breakfast after I work out, and I look forward to that. And then
so you look forward for the reward.
Maybe, I guess.
With everything.
Yeah.
So like, if you have to get through the workout, you think about the breakfast that's waiting you. Yeah. And that's a reward. So like the delayed gratification a little bit.
Yeah.
So you would say maybe someone is like, find something you can reward yourself with after the workout.
That could be good, yeah.
Like, make the very healthy, but make it delicious breakfast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, how do you shift when on a day like you're hungry or you don't want to do it? Because you have a very positive personality. And I know you do it intentionally as well. Make that shift. Yeah. So someone maybe that doesn't fall as naturally for, what would you say they could do?
I mean, you still just show up, but maybe you're not your same bubbly, positive self, but you're still showing up to the workout, or still showing up, making your meal prep, or I think it's still just committing and showing up and going through with whatever you're doing, sticking to the plan, no matter what, you know?
Yeah.
It's a hard one. I just do it because I know my end goal is what I want, is to be on the stage and show off what I've worked so hard, you know? And of course, win maybe. So I just every day like think of, and that's also visualizing what I want. Yes. Like me on the stage with a trophy, or
which we made
crown,
some vision board situations. Yeah. And I had you visualize it every day. And how does that feel now compared to when you started doing that?
I mean, it feels more real the closer we get to the stage here. So I'm just excited to see, and regardless of what happens, like I feel like I've won, like, because I've enjoyed the journey. So it doesn't matter, you know, like if I lose or win or whatever, but I've enjoyed my journey. I have strong, lean body that I love. So yeah.
Yeah, you said very early on, like, I'm lifting heavier than the guys at the gym now. Because you've been lifting for a while, but you started lifting heavy since joining the Dream Life Society, right?
January, I would say.
Yeah. How have you been able to, because you're obviously lean. Like anyone who's watching this on YouTube or Spotify can see you're freaking lean. Like you're a fit model, stage ready, lean athlete. And something that so many women are afraid of is if I lift heavy, I'm going to be bulky.
Yeah, no.
So what do you feel? What shift did you feel when you started lifting heavier?
Lifting heavier, eating more protein,
Yes.
like those two things like changed my body instantly. Like I feel like it was like my body was like, yes, I want this.
Yeah. And we increased your protein as well a little bit later. It was 140 and then now it's been
165, 70-ish. Yeah.
So that's a lot, but you're also about to compete. So for a normal person, that's probably too much.
True,
but I bumped it up a little bit because I knew you could take it and you have some serious goals. And it's been working well for you, right?
But if I had to name, 3 things, I'd be like the journaling every day. And I wrote down like what I wanted, like I'm a fit model athlete, pro. And then more the protein, focusing on protein was major. And then lifting heavier. Like if I had to pick 3 things,
I could not be more happy that you just said that because anyone who listens to my podcast is like, Pernilla, we're so sick and tired of you saying this to us.
No, I said it.
I love that that's what you said because those are really, they are the 3 things.
Mm-hmm.
It will change your life.
Mm-hmm. And then you show up every day doing that consistently. So
you show up no matter how you feel, right? It's just, you step into it.
Yes.
I freaking love that. How did you become such an amazing human?
Oh, man. You.
No, that is not right.
No, I think my discipline and motivation and competitiveness is from horse showing.
Yes.
Back when I was little.
Yes.
Like for my whole life. So just practicing every day, showing up every day to be the best. And I would always show up and then I would usually win at a horse show. So just ingrained in me to go all in and go for the win,
Yeah. You said that like, I think that was in your notes on the 22nd, which is literally 5 months ago, that like however many days after I asked you that question and you decided you wanted to do this, was like, I'm not just gonna compete. I'm going to compete to win.
Yes.
I have shivers again because I think when we do so, because you've shared so many times throughout the journey that it is scary because it is new. Yeah. You've never done this before. Done it. Yeah. It's for multiple reasons. It's freaking scary. And I can so relate to that because I've only been competing for a year too. Yeah. So you said, I'm going to compete to win. And I think so many of us, myself included, have a very hard time when we embark on something scary to minimize what we're actually capable of. Because then if the outcome isn't, the best of the best, then we feel okay because we still, we didn't really want it that bad anyway.
Right.
But you freaking said, I'm not just competing, I'm going to show up to win. And I believe when you make such a statement, the way you show up throughout the journey is going to look different. Because if you were like, I'm just going to try to compete, I don't believe you would have shown up in the same way, done the 20 rounds of posing practice every day, stuck to your routine, even on, all the places you've been on.
No, I agree. It makes me step up more, I would say. Yeah.
And you really
like you just said,
You really, really have. I have been so inspired by you. And I continue to be. You're such a beautiful human. You're also you have a good heart, which makes everyone just want to cheer on you more. You've also received so many, everyone inside of the Dream Life Society is just cheering on you, like big time. And I know you've inspired so many others to actually, whether it's been like, I want to compete or something else, you've inspired them to step into that thing that they want to do.
That's good. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. Ooh.
It's going to be really fun.
Can't wait.
Tomorrow.
I know.
And today we're going to celebrate your birthday. And your beautiful Phoenix home. I really like Phoenix. I told you that when I arrived.
It's nice.
It's really, really beautiful. And your home especially is just gorgeous. I'm very excited. Do you have anything you want to share with anyone listening? I do have a final question, but I want to make sure that if there's something you want to say to the listener.
Just enjoy your journey again, like I said, and go for it. Don't hold back. Be bold. That was my word this year. So
bold. You've been bold. Yeah.
Bold. And stick to the plan. It's so worth it.
I love that. For anyone who wants to follow your journey, is there somewhere they can check you out?
Well, always on Instagram. Cowden30, I think.
Yeah.
Like
It's definitely Cowden.
Cowden, Cowden 30. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've shared you a lot of my
Yes.
Instagram stories recently too, so maybe someone has seen you and checked you out already.
Yeah.
My podcast is called Challenge Your Norm, and oh my goodness, have you challenged your norm this year? Living boldly. If you had to challenge the listeners' norm in some way, what would you challenge them to do?
I would challenge you to, if you haven't, start journaling. It's so good. Even if you AI questions or whatever,
Yeah. Just
prompts. I mean, yeah. I don't know. That was like the first thing I started with. And I've done it every day since September. And it's just so good.
life-changing.
Yeah. Life-changing.
Yeah. Put those thoughts onto paper.
Yeah.
Jessica, I'm so excited to be spending this weekend with you. Both today and tomorrow are going to be just incredible. Now we're about to record a little something for the YouTube.
Yeah.
And then we'll hang out because Kristen and Marla from the Dream Life Society are also arriving.
Yeah.
Well, soon. They just landed. And so now we're going to be hanging out
Yeah.
today. It's going to be amazing.
So fun.
Thank you so much for coming on this podcast. And I'm sure everyone's cheering you on for tomorrow.
And I will say this is scary also. So this is another bold move right here.
It is a freaking bold move.
Yeah.
No, it is. Sitting down on a podcast can be one of the most scary things, for sure. I'm so grateful that you. But when I asked you, you said yes immediately.
I did. I know, because I'm
were like,
stepping into
bold,
bold.
let's do it. Yeah. And even recording the whole
it's
journey probably has been.
Yeah,
don't know
having
how
to
you
film myself was weird.
Yeah. But with that, you were on board like immediately as well. Did you message me about it, or did I message you?
I think you had messaged me, but I was like, that would be cool to look
back at that journey.
Yeah.
Having a full documentary. I'm going to do my best to make it really, really good.
I hope so.
It's amazing.
I trust you.
Great. Thank you, Jessica.
Yes, thank you.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode with my beautiful Dream Life Society member, Jessica. What a powerful story. And I can today share with you that we went to the competition yesterday and she won first place in 45 plus. And I could not be more proud of her. She also got a third place and 2 fourth places in different divisions. And she just looked so freaking stunning on stage. All of her hard work and commitment has really, really, really paid off. And I'm excited to see what she's going to embark on next. And I will be sharing the entire journey with you guys on YouTube. She was filming throughout the entire journey. So I'm very excited to be putting all that together and for you guys to see this beautiful journey that she's been on. Now, if you want to go on a journey like this one that Jessica has been on, you can try her workout program. We can dive into figuring out your macros and try the morning journaling challenges that she was speaking about in this podcast episode. I would love to have you join my Dream Life Society and guide you through every single step of this way. The link is in the description if you want to sign up and try it out for yourself. Thank you so much for listening to this beautiful conversation with Jessica. I hope you go out there and have a beautiful day. And as always, remember that in order for you to grow, you have to challenge your norm. Bye.